Good morning, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Matt Holiner. Well, yesterday was a very spring-like day for our first day of spring in Wisconsin. I think the warming trend is going to continue for southern Wisconsin today, but for the northern part of the state, it's going to be coming to an end thanks to a cold front. And then for southern Wisconsin, guess what? We're going to be cooling down tomorrow as well. Also, a chance of rain to talk about today, though, again, mainly for the northern part of the state. This morning, maybe a few sprinkles as far south as Madison, but I think a better chance of rain around Cross, Winona, Portage, and on up to Chippewa Falls. So is that going to stay the same throughout the day? Largely. I think any chance of rain in Madison is probably just early this morning, and then Madison, Racine, Kenosha probably even dry at lunchtime. I notice how the rain chance still there for Portage, La Crosse, Winona, maybe even catching a break around Chippewa Falls. Now for across the state, it's going to be a breezy day with gusts 20-25 miles per hour. But let's take a look at temperatures 5 o'clock this afternoon. Notice upper 60s for a lot of southern Wisconsin. I think that 43 a little bit off around Racine, Kenosha. Typically, the models tend to overdo the effect the lake has on temperatures in Racine, Kenosha. I bet it'll still reach the low 60s, even in Racine, Kenosha. But notice Chippewa Falls, 5 o'clock, 51. You might top out before the front gets to you in the upper 50s today, but basically temperatures about the same, where largely across southern Wisconsin it's going to be a little bit warmer today than yesterday. And notice at 5 o'clock, no chance of rain for the southern part of the state, but yes, Chippewa Falls, possibility of some light rain showers. So when's the next opportunity for rain in southern Wisconsin? I think that's late tonight. It comes back about 3 a.m. Notice pushing in La Crosse, Winona in particular, maybe a few sprinkles around Madison, Racine, Kenosha. So what about the morning commute for tomorrow? Yeah, looking like it's going to be pretty wet no matter where you are in the state. Not any heavy rain, but pretty steady light to moderate rain. You know how it goes. When there's rain coming down, roads get icy, but they get damp. Even that's enough to slow things down. So no matter where you are in Wisconsin, I think tomorrow morning's a morning where giving yourself a couple extra minutes to get to work or school is probably going to be a good idea. And really, I got to say, it's looking like a wet day tomorrow, where it's going to be raining more of the time than not. It's going to be another breezy day, and look at the temperatures tomorrow. Everybody is colder no matter where you are in the state, but particularly a big difference in southern Wisconsin. We're probably only going to top out in the upper 40s tomorrow, about 20 degrees colder than today. And that's lunchtime. What about the homebound commute? There's some indications that maybe we'll see some breaks, particularly in the southern part of the state as we get into the late afternoon, but still a good chance of rain. Notice still a steady rain across the northern part of the state. And by the way, it's going to be breezy tomorrow as well, so that's going to make those temperatures that are now in the 40s, 30s feel even colder. Now let's jump ahead to Wednesday. We're going to talk about Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. And notice how temperatures drop a little bit more. And so we're talking about the rain-snow line. Where will it be? 8 a.m. Wednesday morning. Latest model saying somewhere right around Winona, La Crosse. It's possible you could have some snow mixing in with that rain. Chippewa Falls. That seems to be it, though. Notice that a lot of southern Wisconsin still in the rain. What about as we get into the homebound commute time, 5 o'clock? It might push a little bit farther south, so maybe places like Baraboo, Portage will get into that rain-snow mix, and it'll continue for La Crosse and Winona, Chippewa Falls. But Madison's still in the rain. Racine, Kenosha, still all rain Wednesday afternoon. Now, it's possible we might start to see that rain-snow mix Wednesday night, but it may not even be until late Wednesday night before those temperatures finally get cold enough for some snow to fall. But clearly, we're in for a pretty wet period, particularly Tuesday and Wednesday. So how much rain are we talking about? Well, by the end of the day, Wednesday, look at this. It looks like a lot of the state going to see 1 inch to 1.5 inches, slightly higher totals to the north, a little bit smaller to the south. But this is actually much needed rain considering the ongoing drought across much of the state.